What's up, everyone? It's Ion Rogue here, and we're back for another weekly challenge in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Today we're looking at Red Fire. This one has you tasked with killing Spartan soldiers with spears, fire, and headshots. Now, taking a look at our inventory, I've got a sword that has 20% damage with Predator Shot ability, and a spear that has weapon damage becomes fire damage. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to attempt to get those spear kills and those fire kills at the same time. I'm not so sure if it's going to work, though, because usually when you're dealing with fire, they have to die from the fire, taking the last bit of their life. And a spear kill would be, dying from getting beaten to death by the spear. So we're gonna just kind of experiment here and see what works out. I know this does work for some missions. There's been some weekly challenges I've done, if you want to check some of my other videos out, where you can get kill for kill. I don't know if that's gonna work here. It might not. But having a spear with fire damage ability seems like a good option to go for here anyway. But while we are attempting this, we also have the headshot kills. So throughout this video, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to just look for that good headshot kill that you can get guaranteed with that Predator Shot ability, while you're trying to get the spear and the fire kills taken care of, okay? So these light guards are usually... Oh, I can't believe that missed. Oh well. But anyway, now they're all freaking out. But anyway, those light guards, pretty much a guaranteed kill with the Predator Shot. And by doing that, you should be able to get your Predator kills, or your headshot kills, sorry, and still keep things quiet, without causing too much of a stir. You're gonna have to get into a fight for this, obviously, but there goes our first fire kill. So in order to get the fire kill, we're gonna take their health down enough to where the fire can do the remainder of the killing. Okay? So we're gonna inflict them with fire, bring their health down by jabbing them some more, and then we're gonna lay off and let the fire be the one to do the killing, okay? Just like that. There's number 3, okay? This is gonna be a sort of a balancing game. I don't know why I didn't get that kill. That was just stupid. But this is gonna be kind of like a balancing act between bringing their health down and making sure that the fire is inflicted on them when they do die. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna do my best to knock those fire kills out of the way so that we don't have to worry about this little situation anymore. Okay? Then we can just switch to a regular spear and worry about headshots and spears. Okay, so we weren't able to... The fire wore off before his health went all the way down, so we ended up getting the spear kill there. So like I said, it's going to be a delicate balancing act here between keeping the fire on them or dealing damage with the spear, if that makes sense. So we're done with the leader house there, and I'll show you where I am on the map. We're in Fokis right now, and we just finished up the leader house for Fokis is being controlled by Spartan territory. So Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fast travel up to here, Satir's Respite, and we're going to go to Desfina Fort and start collecting some more kills there. So, okay, so here we are at Desfina Fort. Let's throw that on the map again real quick. We're in info keys. Okay, red borders, Spartans, Satir's Respite. All right, this is where I am. Your map might not look like this, but anywhere in a Spartan controlled zone, this is where you're gonna do this. I mean, that should be pretty obvious to anybody. So we're gonna go in here first, and the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take down the smoke alarm. Because the last thing you want is to have some mercenaries come in here. I know I've said this in previous videos, but I can't stress it enough. You're focused on one task. Let's stay focused on that task. Let's not try to take on two tasks, okay? And bring mercenaries in here. That's just gonna... That'll mess up our jive here. You know what I mean? Or at least it will for me. You know, like, I like to stay focused on what I'm doing, but... If you want the mercenaries to come and you want to collect their loot, and that's the way you want to play, by all means, more power to you. But if you want to avoid them, this is how you avoid them. So there's a good headshot kill. There's another one. The reason why I want to keep things calm is so I can get these headshot kills. I want to look around this base. I don't want to go in no holds barred and, you know, go kamikaze on these guys right now. I want to take the time to scout any opportunities for those headshot kills. There looks like there's another one coming up right here. So that's what I'm doing right now. We're scouting for the headshot kills. Oof. Yeah, it looks like I just barely missed him. So that one didn't count, but you get the idea. You see, I'm kind of looking around, I'm keeping things quiet, and I'm trying to get some headshot kills in before we let loose on these dudes. So there's another one. Predator shot, and bam, okay? And as you go to each fort, if you take these guys out first with the Predator shot ability, you're gonna lose some adrenaline segments. You're gonna gain them back right here, going for your fire and spear kills. So that's why I recommend using your Predator shot and scouting around the perimeter of the fort first, whichever fort you're in, and looking for those Predator shot headshot kills. Because you're gonna get your adrenaline segments back anyway. That was 6 out of 10 on fire. Let's see if we can get 7 out of 10 here. Ooh, 7 out of 10. There we go. So you see, that was pretty close to being a spear kill and pretty close to being a fire kill. It just depends on the timing of it. Like I said before, it's kind of a delicate balancing act. Here's another Predator shot kill. Ook. All those light soldiers, guys. That's where you're gonna get your... That's where you're gonna guarantee that headshot kill. Okay, so we'll take care of this guy because he was on to us. Just keep the balancing act between the fire and the damage you do going. I'll back off and let the fire kill him. There we go, 8 out of 10. We're almost done with our fire damage kills. Another good thing to do, like I said, you don't want those mercenaries coming in, so pay off your bounties. This particular fort has a nation treasure So if you can manage to do this in a fort that has a nation treasure, you should be able to gain the funds back that you paid to get those bounties off you. Nice, 9 out of 10 fire. Okay, balancing act. Okay, so we only got one more on the fire, so we're gonna focus on that. And then we can be done with that silly little, silly requirement, sorry. This guy's coming up nice and sludge and slow, so we'll might as well pick on him. There's a headshot opportunity right here, though. Just giving you some pointers, guys. There he goes, done. 6 out of 15. So let's see if we can't play the balancing game with this guy a little bit. Jab him until his health is down to right about there, and then just let him die from the fire. Boom. Fire kill's done, guys. Okay, so now we're going to switch to a different spear so that we don't accidentally kill them with fire now. Okay? You see, does that make sense? Now we need to remove the fire from the equation or any other kind of elemental attribute because they need to die from the spear impaling them until their life. You know what I mean? The impaled spear has to be what drains the last little bit of their health in order for it to count for the kill. Same thing with the fire. Here's another headshot opportunity, although he's a little close. Yeah, this is probably going to be a no-go. I just got caught. So that should have worked, but I wasn't being careful enough. But anyway, might still be able to get it here. Let's see. This guy wants to die. Oh, no. I guess when you mess up, right? There goes our smoke alarm. And we might as well jump in at this point, seeing as how everybody knows we're here, and we'll just go for those spear kills now. Okay. Be sure to watch your notoriety levels. Like I said, if you don't want those mercs coming in, pay off your bounties, guys. That second wind ability will definitely be helpful here. And that brings us to 7 out of 15. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish taking out a lot of the guys here, and then I'm going to head over to another fort. I'll show you on the map real quick. But I actually got a lot of headshot kills on my way over to the fort from the spawn point that I went to, so I'll show you that. So here we are for Salos Fort, still in Fokis. This is all going down in Fokis. And I got some headshot kills on the road on my way over here from the fast travel point just due south, as you can see. This one right there, Temple of Artemis. So I did get some headshot kills on that roadway there, and I got some more spear kills from finishing off the fort I was just at. So we're at 12 out of 15 and 12 out of 15. So here we are for Salos Fort. Like I said, I can't stress enough making your way up to that smoke alarm. Okay. And then scout for, let's see, 3 more light soldiers that you can pick off with your predator shot ability. Now there's 2 light soldiers here and 1 brute, so I'm gonna wait, because if I shoot them now, they're gonna scramble. Wait. Loose. Okay. Good to go. All about timing, people. All about timing. Assassin's Creed has kind of always been about timing. There's another one. There we go. 14 out of 15. As you just seen, sometimes it's helpful to launch the arrow right in front of their face when they're walking rather than try to aim it at their head while they're walking. That way you've got some wiggle room to like maneuver the shot into their head. That's always helped me out in a lot of video games, actually. Funk. And there you go. There's your headshots. So yeah, there's a lot of light soldiers on horses on the road in front of this fort. So after you fast travel to the Temple of Artemis, hang out on that road for a minute and wait for them to pass by on their horses, and you should be able to, what I basically did was I waited for them to pass, and then I waited for them to get some distance on me, and then I just let a predator shot loose and guided it into the back of their head as they were riding away. So just another tip, and they're all gonna come in at me now, so it's spear time. Spear 30, okay? And that's it, guys. 14 out of 15. We're gonna have it. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Give me a like and leave a comment down below. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. More tips on Assassin's Creed Odyssey coming up. Iron Rogue out.